If you're not in the know, Buffalo 66 is a movie made in, I believe, 1998, directed by Vincent Gallo, and also stars him. And it's a really, really powerful movie. And I hate using that word because I feel like the word powerful is a little overused. But it is the peak of stylish cinema while still being substance. It's substance and style. And I feel like so many quote-unquote art house or higher or less non-corporate movies really kind of miss both of those things. Because a movie can be style and substance. Which is something, unfortunately, a lot of more well-known art house films definitely lack, which, in my opinion, the inclusion of style and substance was the reason that David Lynch was so well-known and well-appreciated, because he contained both of those things really, really highly, intensely, you could say, I suppose. The film follows a man named Billy as he basically kidnaps a woman named Layla, or Lila, I actually can't remember how to say her name, I'm retarded, sorry. And he basically forces her to pretend to be his wife in front of his parents, and after they get done pretending to be married in front of his parents, they basically fuck around for the rest of the film, and it reveals near the end of the film, I'm not going to spoil too much, that basically, at the start of the film, it showed that Billy just got out of jail, and, let's just say, he has a grudge. He has a grudge. The reason the movie is called Buffalo 66 is because his mother is, like, criminally, insanely obsessed with the Buffaloes, which I assume is some kind of sports team. I actually don't know anything about sports. I'm the most stereotypical female in the world. But, yeah, you know, let's just say Billy's home life is less than ideal, and this kind of influences the person that he is today. As I said, Billy's mother is criminally obsessed with the Buffaloes, and his father is seemingly more normal, but as the film goes on, it actually shows him to be abusive, scary, not a good man, especially shown in a scene where it implies that his father brutally killed Billy's pet dog when he was a child, typical behavior of a certain kind of abusive man and during that era. Funnily enough, even though we learn a lot about Billy and the movie revolves around him, we don't learn as much about Layla, or Lila, or whatever. And part of that goes into perception of her being kind of a fantasy, a male version of fantasy. I will admit I actually don't know too much about the creator's intentions going into this film, beyond the fact that I heard that he based this movie off his political beliefs, but I haven't looked into that, I will admit. If you know more about that, you can tell me that below. If I had to peg this whole movie, I would probably describe it as a fantasy for both men and women in a different kind of way. I especially feel like it's a fantasy for women in the sense that, so you got this crazy guy who quite frankly looks like Waluigi, kidnapping you, and instead of raping you and kind of your body parts and throwing him into the creek, he just, like, has a crazy day out with you. At the end of the movie, you, spoiler alert, basically, let's say, I'm not going to say save his life, but let's say you made his life a whole lot better. You might have even saved it. So I kind of feel like the movie is sort of a female fantasy. And I heard a lot of people I've heard discuss this film kind of describe it as a male fantasy, when I would kind of describe it as a fantasy for both people. As much as fantasies can possibly be dangerous, I do feel like fiction is a good, healthy way to describe feelings humans feel, if that makes any sense. Because I think a lot of women want to help hurt men who've had tragic backstories, but that can be both a great thing and a dangerous thing. One of my favorite scenes in the movie is early on when Billy, after he just got out of prison, before he meets Layla, or I guess probably, he goes to the bathroom and there's this weird guy in the bathroom and he keeps staring at his, like, penis when he's trying to take a piss. Billy's penis. And Billy freaks the fuck out and, like hurts him and throws him out the bathroom. Because I feel like some people can see that and go, wow, Billy's kind of unhinged and he freaks out too much. Because he does. And other people would read that and go, wow, this creepy fuck was staring at Billy's penis, and he reacted in a fair way, which I thought was kind of funny. Overall, there's a lot of jokes in this movie. The movie's very funny. Another noticeable thing about this movie is how interesting and stylish the camera movement is, and the color palette is mwah. You know, it's peak. You know, it's peak. It's an extremely stylish movie. Almost every other scene could be like a desktop background. It's so beautiful. And I think it sort of enforces the undertone of beauty and mercy in the thematic elements of this movie. There's a lot of grace in this movie. It's kind of one of those movies that it's kind of like a British dark comedy, but it's made by Americans, so there's a happy ending. And I love that. I have nothing against bad endings, but I prefer an American ending, let's say that. My favorite part of the movie, by far though, my real favorite, is the ending. Because even though I kind of wish it ended on a scene with the two of them together, the two main characters, I really enjoyed the element of redemption. I feel it's almost kind of Christian. It's almost, strangely enough, like a conservative Christian view on the kind of topics a lot of conservative Christians would like not to fuck around with. And that's why it really... it's personally why I like the movie so much, because I'm a conservative Christian, but I feel like a lot of that media that people who have my beliefs make is kind of whack. It's not the best, and that's why Buffalo Sick Stick is like the perfect movie to me. It has all those great things. It almost reads like a novel, actually. And I didn't do much research into it, but I actually did look up if it was based on a novel, because it's so much like a novel. If you're interested in this movie, please go look at it. It's on Tubi currently, and it's probably going to be some other places in the past too, or you could buy it. Overall, there are just so many reasons to watch this movie. It really epitomizes the best that can be from a movie that's directed by the person who acts in it, because it's clearly made by a person with extreme passion, and I admire that greatly. The whole movie is just brimming with love and passion. I could tell everyone working on this was all about it. And it's just an amazing film, and more people should watch great films like this. So if you're interested in this movie, please go check it out. Please go look at it. Again, highly recommend. And thank you for watching this video. Please look into more good movies. I'm going to link a channel called The Cinema Cartography. I didn't hear about this film from it, but they always recommend great films. So thanks for watching this video, and goodbye.